Hi folks, welcome to my living room. Today I am going to give a go at trying to explain strumming technique. As a guitar player, I picked it up when I was about 11 or so, and when I was 37, I got my first ukulele, so it was a hard transition from playing with a pick. I was a primarily rhythm guitar player, so playing with a pick and then figuring out what to do with my fingers to try to strum was really tricky for me. And people have asked, I guess, for me to help maybe explain some strumming techniques. I found a James Hill video. It's How to Strum Really Fast, I think is the name of it, on YouTube. And his the way he explained it was like shaking out a paintbrush. So that's kind of the technique that you're going to use is, shaking out a paintbrush. What else I can add to that is just kind of let your fingertips go limp. And another fun thing, so when I was a kid, check this out. If you kind of, I guess you're pinching like a nerve here, you can make your finger go like that. So, super random human trick. But if you haven't tried it, try it. And then you kind of might get a feel for just kind of like the loosening up of your strumming hand. I use a couple different techniques. I mean, it's all kind of just the loose wrist. So you kind of keep your arm in the same spot. It's your wrist. But for different sounds, so like I'll use the back of my pointer nail. And then on the up, the pad. I was hoping this camera angle with this bay window we have might help illustrate this. So you just kind of let your finger go limp a little bit. So that's one kind of up and down simple technique, I suppose. But it's a different sound with your nail versus the pad of your finger. So you can also use your thumb for that. It's not as easy, I guess, to make your thumb go limp like your pointer finger. But the thumb is good, I feel like, on the down for control. And the cool thing is, so on the down with your thumb, it's the soft pad sound, and the up is the nail. But it's backwards. It's the other way around. With your pointer finger, down is the harder sound with your nail, and then up with the pad of your finger. My dog has stuff to say. Of course, I knew he would when I got a couple minutes in. Let's see. I'm trying to think of other things technique-wise, just loose. And then, like, don't be afraid to let it go crazy and loud or soft. Like, there's different, I don't even know the word. A lot of them went through my head, but none of them fit. But yeah, also another thing is strumming patterns. A lot of folks ask, what strumming pattern is appropriate for said song. But I've never stuck to strumming patterns. They've always kind of baffled me and really just made me more, just overthink things and get confused, really. Okay, so strumming pattern, up, down, 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 up, whatever. And I just overthink it and I'll get out of rhythm. So basically, as long as you are in time, you can't sound too bad, really. Or bad at all, really. If you get the chords right and the timing right, it's cool. And like when I pick up my uke and I don't have music playing, I'll kind of try to play the song in my head and imitate, what I think the pattern might sound like. So it kind of sounds like that. It's not as easy with ukulele, I suppose, compared to a guitar because you don't have as many strings to try to pick out. So you don't have 6 notes in one chord, you have 4 at the time of making that chord. You know what I mean? So you can't really kind of pluck away at a melody as easily to make the song more recognizable. But my biggest tip to you, and biggest helpful hint that I utilized when I was starting to play guitar, cat, we are an animal house, was play along with songs you enjoy. Pick out songs you like and that will keep you interested, and songs that move you, and songs that you feel, and play along with them. Play along with the record, CD, digital download, whatever. And it feels good just to play along, and that will improve your strumming and give you more of a feel for strumming patterns, I think. So I hope, wow, yeah, I think the dog is hungry. I hope this little short kind of strumming video helped a little bit. It wasn't very planned out, but I usually kind of fly by the seat of my pants. So, so switch it up. Pad, fingernail. It's all fun. As long as you're enjoying yourself and having fun, that's really what counts. So. You just get a feel for it, really. When it clicks, it clicks. And thanks to James Hill. I wish I could tag him in this somehow, but he really made it click for me, the paintbrush thing. Shaking the paint, or the water after you clean it off the paintbrush. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching.